outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Williams for three. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 4. Inside. Here's Dosunmu. Nice D from Williams. Dort, the open look. Rebound, Minnesota.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Dort. No good with the triple.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter. But he's made 0 here in the second period.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Here's Edwards. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Dort. One-on-one here. A wide open look here for Caruso. The Thunder with on the wing, Dosunmu. A three-pointer is right on target. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's Dort. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
They haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
But how about their scoring in transition at this point? Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And now a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Thunder trailing by 6. And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Mitchell to stop the run.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. Clark outside. Now here's DiVincenzo. And here's Conley outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here are the Thunder now. 6-point game. Here's Wallace. Here's Holmgren. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Timberwolves. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Holmgren with the baseline jumper. Here's Hartenstein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Thunder have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He gets it in there. Islands got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Man, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 1:57 left here in the second. Here's Clark. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Wallace. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. The Thunder with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Another dime in the stellar career of dime dropping by Mike Conley. I tell you, he's dropped thousands of dimes in his career.
And it's good, 2 points. Williams has got 10 points.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For the 3. Good work defensively by Conley. Minnesota leading by 8. Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the community, the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Out to Wallace. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here